Hello, and welcome back to the Pez Pork Show. I am officially a Dallas Mavericks fan only. Go Luka Doncic. Fuck the Cowboys. I am here with Dr. Pez. Thank you. And Johnny in the booth. Dr. Pez. Woo! How about them Cowboys?
I was going to say, I think you need to come and sit on the couch with me and need some therapy.
Hey, man. Football season is over. I'm already starting to send out messages. I'm leaving all of my fantasy football groups saying I'm retired. Done. I cried. I laughed. I smiled. It's on to Mavericks. Yep. Daniel Gafford, Arkansas Razorback alum. And by the way, fuck the Longhorns. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, there you go. Down with the Longhorns. You know, I'm a Razorback, and actually our biggest rival in football as a Razorback fan are the Texas Longhorns. Or and queers and steers, as they say.
But we were talking before we came on the show, and you did say, as being in the UK, I don't really have any allegiances. And ever since I've watched college football, I just like the logo. I like the burnt orange. And I thought, I've got like a load of different college football hats and merch and stuff, but I don't know what it is about the logo and the colours and that. So I'm putting all my fandom into the Longhorns for the last 3 years. So we're all good.
If I was in the UK, there are certain things that I know I would not do. I would not love the Michigan Wolverines. I would not love the Ohio State Buckeyes. Yeah. And I would not love, well, pretty much any team in the Big Ten. The Big Ten sucks. And I will give you this. Texas had a choice. The Big Ten or the best. They went SEC with my Arkansas Razorbacks. And I'm waiting for you to receive your Razorback hat that you said you ordered and you're going to wear on the show.
I'm still waiting. But
they're 4-2, bro. They're 4-2. You better get them now before they start losing.
Jump on the wagon. Jump on the wagon now before they start.
Jump on the wagon now. Because the Razorbacks, they ain't going to be winning 8 games this year. Kind of like my Orkney Bowl. My Orkney Bowl team, we ain't winning 8. I'm going to be happy with 5, I think. Well, and I don't know if I can be relegated lower than what I am, but if there is a possibility, I am going to be relegated to a lower league this year. And you and me, we might be together.
Oh, I don't know about that. Do not know about that.
How did your Orkney Bowl team do?
Well, I've still got, let me get it up. I'm playing Batch this week, so we need to stick it to him. It's basically a fight off with the Jets out of Breece Hall, Breland Allen, and Alan Lazard. I am currently 50 points ahead of him. So as long as Breece Hall outperforms Breland Allen and Alan Lazard, then I'm confident I should wake up and I've got it finished past the line. That will send me to 3-3. Oh, we're in a different conference, as Johnny's just said. That's shit. We need a conference realignment and get Pork over to my side.
Hey, I don't normally screw up a team as badly as I did in this Orkney Bowl team. And I will be the first to admit my team might be one of the worst teams in Orkney Bowl. And Johnny can verify that with total points scored or max possible points scored or whatever. But my team, and then I got Puka hurt, and then I got freaking, I think I got Hawkinson or whatever hurt, and then I got somebody else hurt. 3/4 of my team is hurt. Whatever.
This sounds like your Dallas Cowboys. You sound a bit depressed this week, Pork. You sound a bit depressed.
Dude.
But you've got the Mavericks.
Season is starting soon.
And you've also got the Dallas Stars. They beat the Seattle Kraken.
Yeah, but by the way, I will pull. I don't know if you tend to go towards Seattle because of the Seahawks, and so you're a Kraken fan. But I tend to normally have Dallas-centric areas because it's 4.5 hours from where I live. So I like the Dallas Mavs, the Dallas Stars, the Dallas Cowboys. But my baseball team are the Atlanta Braves. Who knows, right? It's crazy.
A lot of people from like Texas, Tennessee, that area, they all follow the Braves, don't they? Or quite a few of them. Is that because that's the closest baseball team to them?
Well, back in the day, it takes a little bit of explanation. I'll try to do it in 1 minute. The thing is, back in the 80s, there was not many cable channels. WTBS was owned by Turner Broadcasting. Turner Broadcasting was owned by Ted Turner. Ted Turner owned the Atlanta Braves. So he put the Atlanta Braves on national TV. Right. So I lived at the time in North Carolina. The only team I could watch was the Atlanta Braves. So a lot of Atlanta Braves fans are from the old WTBS days, which means it was the only team we could watch.
Right. I'm with you. I like how Martin's already started on you now.
Yeah, Martin likes to crack on me. And, the one thing we don't see is Martin in our show. And there's a reason for that. He can't handle the pressure because he knows what we would do to him. he would cry in the corner like his mother made him do.
One thing I will say, Pork, is I like how you started the show with how terrible the Cowboys are, so it just doesn't hurt as much. Try and kill all the bashing you're going to get today.
Hey, man. If I was a fantasy league owner, such as I am, I would still take Dak and Lamb. Everything else on that team is just a cesspool of shit. Smelly shit. Like
he didn't get double digits at home on bloody Jerry's birthday as well.
82nd birthday, by the way. Hey, you know what we're doing? We're going all in, as in all in losing.
I reckon that was Mike McCarthy. I think that was Mike McCarthy's plan to give him the shittest birthday present ever. So he just goes, "Oh, fuck this. I'm out of this."
You know what Jerry is doing? He's going to tank to get Shadur Sanders. He wants the Colorado QB, Deion Sanders. Imagine, we don't ever need to go to the playoffs. Just imagine the headlines of Sanders as the Dallas Cowboys QB. It's better than Hollywood.
I love it as well because that would put you
not a football team.
That would
the
put
Dallas
you in
Cowboys
misery.
Are a Hollywood movie. It's a drama. That's what we watch every week is a weekly drama from the Dallas Cowboys. They're not serious in winning football games. They're not. They're serious in making headlines.
I love it. You can't even mock a Dallas Cowboys fan because they're already in a pit of misery constantly. Like, what more do you say to a Dallas Cowboy fan? They're like a beaten partner. They're just like, in the cupboard, crying, just like, I knew this was coming. I knew this was going to come.
Bro, it's been 30 years, bro. It's been 30 years. 1996. My God. I was looking like 19 years old. Love it. I'm like, oh my God, Jerry Jones is the savior. I love this guy.
Where was the energy last week? Where was your energy?
Oh, I had energy. I did talk before the game. I did.
You did talk.
Right? But I also said we're going to lose by 20. And then I said, oh, I'm mistaken. Maybe it's 30. And I fell asleep. I should have said.
At least the Seahawks put a game up. At least the Seahawks put a game up against the Lions. Jesus. You just rolled over.
How about them Seahawks?
Seahawks. If it's not the defense, it's Geno.
Well, are you still feeling good about your head coach's defense? Because it looks like his defense is just trash right now.
Yeah, he's injured. Like, it's so funny. We've got all our key players out, and then in the game, 2 more cornerbacks went out, and it's like by that point, I'm like, who's even playing corner? Like, because I think that's all our corners gone. I swear we were like down. I think we had to play a safety at corner. It got fucking absolutely ridiculous at one point. The defense, though, the only good thing, because this whole season I was just like, I'm not like, obviously you don't want to get absolutely destroyed because then the season's shit, but I just want to see what by the end of the year what this team looks like, because that's the real telling point, isn't it? If it's the same as it was at the beginning, then it's like, all right, well, there's more issues. But if they get better as the season goes on and the end product at the end of the season is better than where we started, then you see Mike McDonald's getting through to these players. But
I want to remind you that there is a Cincinnati coach, Zach Taylor, that was labeled as a genius. First year, I think they went 4-12 or something like that, 4-13. Next year, they went to the Super Bowl.
Well, look at all. I say this all the time to fans online who are just having a meltdown over it. Yeah, we've lost 3 in a row, but we've played 3 games in 10 days. Like, that's rare to do in the NFL. Is play 3 games in 10 days. Add all the injuries into it, and a lot of the issues on the defense always comes down to players just not doing the right thing. So I just feel like these players either don't fit the scheme Mike McDonald wants to play, or they're just struggling to get up to speed with it. But we're 3-3, and like you said there, look at the Lions. Do you reckon Lions fans are still sat in their bars together going, oh, remember when Dan Campbell came in and we were 3-13? Or do you remember the year after when we just missed out on the playoffs because we kept on giving away silly games and losing by 1 score, shooting ourselves in the foot? Are they saying that now? No, they're not, because now they're like, we genuinely could be a Super Bowl winning team. Like, no one cares. Look at the Kansas City Chiefs. They drafted Patrick Mahomes in 2017. They won their first Super Bowl in 2020. It's like these successful teams, it's like a 2-3 year process. You've just got to get through the shit.
Yeah, be honest, I don't see a horizon for the Seahawks, to be honest. No. They need a quarterback. And right now, they're an average team that's going to draft in an average spot. And the thing is, you get Mahomes at 10. You get Brady in the 6th round. But here's my question for you as a Seahawks fan. If you have prime homegrown Seahawks coach versus prime Carroll Seahawks coach, which do you want?
Ooh, I'd say I'd have to lean towards Pete.
Well, he won his, right?
He won his, but he was more consistent. You cheeky bastard. I saw that. Hey, I'm not saying we don't suck. I don't know what we are. We're 6 weeks into a brand new team, brand new full coaching staff. Your team's been the same.
Hey,
as
Cowboys.
much as I can remember, and they are dog shit. But
The
we can't
Cowboys
look at
are
you.
dog shit. We don't have a wide receiver too. Jalen Tolbert is nice, but he's a perfect wide receiver 3 guy slot. We don't have a running back. Without Micah, putting pressure, and we got Lawrence hurt. Our cornerbacks are all pro for a reason. It's the pressure. And right now we got Diggs and Bland. They're not playing. Hey, maybe we'll get a top 5 pick this year. And
maybe you're trying to convince yourself your team doesn't suck.
Oh, I know my team sucks. I'm on board.
You can't mock Cowboys fans. It's like beating a dead horse, isn't it? Like your energy from last week to this week, it's literally like I just want to go to bed and forget about it all.
I mean, what was this? I keep. I don't know. My head. Is it 49-7?
47-9.
Shit. 38 points, man.
38.
The thing is, one of my best friends, and I love this dude. His name is Chris. He's a Lions fan. And before the game started, I tried to do a friendly bet, and he fell asleep, and he didn't reply. And I was giving him shit because we went up like 3-0 or something. Right? I'm like, and then he woke up, and it was like 27-3. I'm like, thank God he didn't wake up. Because the bet that I was going to do, let's just say I'm happy that he didn't wake up. Anyway, Johnny, let's kick off the show.
No need to stress. We have the couch for you with Dr. Pez.
Dr. Pez, as we discussed, I have issues. And you know that. You can see it. Mark is telling me I am wearing a wife beater. I'm just showing my muscles, man. Joe Doncic. Well, hell, I need to get rid of that damn thing. I should show my map. Anyway, I got problems. I got issues. And one of the issues I have, to be honest, is about the Chicago Bears. Yeah?
Yep.
I don't know what to do. Is Keenan Allen for real, or was the last week an aberration?
It's hard to know because with that team, I think it's going to be, for how I look at it, is it's going to be up and down all year. Like Caleb Williams has looked a lot better in his last 3 games, but
first round draft pick QB to have a winning record after 5 weeks.
I get this, right? I get this, and I understand everyone's getting a bit excited. They're getting all fucking in their feels about, oh, look, he's doing well, and I could be completely wrong, but I'll read you the teams they've played so far. The Titans. Well, we saw that last night. They had 15 chances to win. Absolute dog shit. They beat them. The Texans, the first team, the first proper, you're talking, you want to be in the conversation to be in the Super Bowl, that's the team you need to beat. Caleb Williams stunk the fucking gaff out. 2 interceptions, a passer rating of 51, 174 yards passing. Fair enough, second game, so you could kind of make any excuse you want with the guy. But the defense kept them in that, but they lost. Then they played the Colts. Realistically, they should have beat the Colts. They didn't beat the Colts. Then they went on to play the Rams, the Panthers, and the Jags. 3 of the worst teams in the league. defensively, 3 of the worst teams in the league, or maybe altogether. So his 3-game stretch of really goodness. Now, this could be a thing. He's going into his bye now, so that might be all he needs to get his confidence high, get comfortable, and then push on from there. But then out of the bye, they've got the Commanders.
So let's talk about this in fantasy, not in real life football. How is it? Should we be such as like right now? Should we be trying to trade Burrow for Caleb, or perhaps Dak for Caleb? I mean, is he a legit top 5 fantasy QB?
So if you've got 2 QBs, it's really at this point, it's with Caleb, it's like he's got the Commanders, the Cardinals. Them 2 games, you could see him putting up good points, fantasy-wise. You could see him putting up good points. This is the point I was making. Like, the teams he's played, he's put up really good numbers because the defenses are shit. The Commanders, that's probably going to be a shootout because Commanders just aren't... They have a bit of a defense, but then they don't really have one. The Cardinals, they're shy. But then... So he's got 2 games. So, yeah, you'll probably get 2 good games out of him. You'll get 2 good games out of Keenan Allen.
What's the rest?
You go to the Patriots, the Packers, the...
Wait. He can't put numbers up on the Pates? On the Pats?
I don't think so.
Okay, so what's after the Pats?
The Packers, then the Vikings, then the Lions, then the Niners, then the Vikings, then the Lions. That's a gauntlet.
There's going to be a moment of truth coming, is what you're saying.
That back end, I would not trust having Caleb Williams or anyone except a DJ Moore in my team for the Bears when you go up against them defenses. Because I think it's going to be what are they? The 4-2. They could realistically go 6-2 over the next 2 games. 7-2 because they'll probably beat the Patriots. But then that gauntlet at the back end, that's your playoffs. In fantasy, that's your playoff weeks. I would not trust Caleb Williams or any receiver from that team in that gauntlet he's got at the back end of his season. From what I've seen, he's put good numbers up against 3 shit defenses. Back end of the year, where you're going to try and draft him now, you're going to have to pay high for him. And I just think you're going to end up landing flat on your face.
Yeah. I'm thinking Caleb is going to be like a Stroud, like a Dak rookie season. You know, we will talk about Caleb next season. I have other issues. If it's okay.
Go on.
You know, I've been having night sweats. I'm unable to sleep, to be honest. The things that just make me just wake up in the middle of the night is Jason Kelce. How in the hell does he have such a beautiful wife? Next is this. Do the Eagles miss Jason Kelce? And, you know, I know Brown had a good game. But are the Eagles almost fantasy irrelevant? I mean, Hurts is not a top 10 fantasy QB anymore. Devontae Smith is not a top 30 wide receiver. Should we be giving up on the Eagles? I don't know.
No.
It's keeping me awake, bro.
Right. So, strictly fantasy, you are right. The gameplay, watching them, it's ugly and disgusting. They do miss Jason Kelce because all them rumours in the preseason that Jason Kelce ran the O-line and did everything for Hurts is like it's evident now. It's evident that he did do that. Is it something I think they could fix? Yes, because Hurts is his fifth year in the league. So if you've had someone doing something for you for 4 years straight, because that's how Sirianni has set the team up, because you have a weapon like Jason Kelsey, it's going to take a minute to get your head around that. Now, Hurts, if you've got Hurts, he's QB7 at the moment. He got 32.91 points yesterday. So his 5 games he's played, he was QB10, QB2, QB24, QB13 against the 2 down weeks was the Saints and the Bucks. What they've got all right defenses, especially with his struggles. Then he's done that 32. Now look at his next 5-game stretch. He's got the Giants, the Bengals, the Jags, the Cowboys, and the Commanders. I think that is going to be a great 5-game stretch for Hurts. Like, Hurts is the rest of the season. Like, they've got the Rams as a bit of a challenge.
Thinking Hurts is going to stomp all over the Commanders.
Yeah. See, what I could see is they've got Barkley, haven't they, right? And everyone was like, all right, yeah. I think having Barkley there is a bit of a hindrance to Hurts, because Hurts enjoys his natural instincts as a quarterback is, if I don't see what I like, I'm just going to run. But when you've got a weapon like Saquon Barkley in the backfield, it makes you double think yourself. It's like, should I hand it off to the running back? Should I do it all myself? I think good play, Martin. Good play. He's just traded for Hurts and AJ in the opening. I think that's a great.
So you're betting on the Eagles, is what you're saying?
I just think they've got a nice matchup. Now, look at this. AJ Brown hasn't been seen. I think AJ Brown's a big key for Hurts. Look at some of the stuff that AJ Brown did, what the Eagles haven't had with like Devonta Smith or their other wide receivers. Like, he's a DK Metcalf, isn't he? You send him down deep and he takes out the chunks. He's great contested. He's really good. And that connection was boom. 9 targets, 116 and a touchdown, 27.6 points for AJ Brown. Like, as long as he can stay healthy, in terms of fantasy, because we don't really want to talk about them in actual football in terms, because they're shit. I feel like with AJ Brown back, Hurts and AJ Brown, and even Barkley, I think Barkley will get back to his production. I think them 3 are 3 you can keep on your team for sure. I won't let it give you night sweats anyway, Pork.
It reminds me of the early 2010 Eagles when they had, Vince Young said that they had the super team, right? With Vic and Foles and everyone else, and they had Lashady, I think, right? McCoy. And they just bombed, and they got Reed fired. And the next thing you know, Reed is a Super Bowl winning head coach of 3 Super Bowls. I think Nick Sirianni and the Eagles have issues. And I'm expecting them to fold. Now, as a Cowboys fan, Martin, I will say I always expect the Eagles to fold, the same as they did last year with a 10-1 start, and everyone predicted them to go to the Super Bowl and to beat the Chiefs. But hey, you know what I'm saying, Dr. Pez? I appreciate your advice. You know why? It's making me feel a little bit better. Maybe I need to get better. You know what I'm thinking? Maybe I'll trade for Barkley. Hurts. I don't know, but I got other issues. There was a football game in England, and one team showed up. One team decided to go out to Trafalgar Square and have, a little bit of bar hopping experience. And I'm wondering if Brian Thomas Jr. is a legit, wide receiver one guy that I should pay one or two first round draft picks, or I should target in Orkney Bowl to get by trading Waddle and maybe a Godwin together to get Brian Thomas Jr. Is he a legit guy? He had back-to-back targets in the end zone. He dropped one, and then he dropped the second. He caught one later, I believe. How much should we value Brian Thomas Jr.?
Well, at the moment, Orkney's scoring is wide receiver 11, and that was because of his bad game this last week. The thing you got to understand is he's a rookie. We don't know what that travel to the UK would have done to him. Like, a lot of players on that team have done it multiple times because they do it every single year. Every other game, he's really been the main guy, like 16, 13, 12, 26, 29, and they were his fantasy points, give or take the points on them. They were like his fantasy points against the Colts last week. He was only 0.05 away from 30-point game. You know what I mean? He's definitely one you want to keep hold of for sure. Right. Next week, he's probably going to have a bad week. Next week,
Godwin and Waddle for him. Are you sticking with Godwin and Waddle?
I wouldn't give Godwin for him, not chance. Not after the game he put up last night. I think he got some daft 45.
Especially with Evans hurt, right?
Well, Evans. This is it. They reported on the TV that Evans went into the locker room and he's questionable to return. He never got a questionable designation. He was on the field the whole time. But one thing you got to remember about the Saints and the Bucs is it's Evans versus Lattimore. So Baker isn't going to go to Evans because he'll end up with flags hurting the team because them two just start fighting all the time. Because I thought Evans was injured.
Wait. Johnny is saying 10 catches for 10 targets.
That was Godwin.
Well, how many yards and how many Ingram?
Oh, for Ingram. Oh, I think he's trying to say, let's talk about Evan Ingram. Well,
I think Johnny's trying to guide us into it.
We'll just finish this conversation. You wouldn't trade Godwin for Brian Thomas Jr. because
really?
No, not at the moment because Godwin puts up the targets. Well, let's have a look. He's wide receiver 6 in Orkney scoring. He's just got 13 targets, 11 receptions, 2 touchdowns, and 125 yards yesterday. He's had a few down games, but he's almost like the way that team plays. He's a more surefire thing because even though I really like Brian Thomas Jr. and I think he's going to be a monster in the league, he's still a rookie.
Okay.
He's still a rookie. So I expect next week he might have a down week because he's going to have to go up against, more than likely, he's going to be shadowed by Gonzalez on the Patriots, who's just
let's pretend we're drafting next year, 2025 season.
If you've got
drafting Brian Thomas Jr. right now.
Yeah. Brian Thomas Jr. is on someone's team everywhere because he's putting up the points.
What round? Next year. As of today.
I don't have a clue. I couldn't even.
I'm thinking 4th round at minimum. Yeah.
Yeah, potentially at the moment because he's shown enough to show that he's going to be a really good weapon. It's just if you've got him on your team, you leave him on your team. Unless you've got the options to make the trade for him, maybe go and get him for later in the year.
Yes. But Odunze or Thomas Jr. Which one do you want?
Thomas Jr. That's no thing.
Bowl, what do you want in the last 5 weeks of the season? Odunze or Brian Thomas Jr.?
Brian Thomas Jr. without a shadow of a doubt.
Okay. Hey, I appreciate you helping me with this. I'm feeling better. I'm almost feeling satisfied and happy, to be honest, because you're helping me out with my problems in fantasy. So, I have one more question. The New England Patriots are wearing the throwback uniforms. Is that not the best throwback uniform you've seen? I fucking hate the Pats, but I love those uniforms. Steve Grogan, man, have you seen the Steve Grogan, neck brace guy throwing out when they went 2-14? I love it. What do you think about the New England Patriots uniforms? Should they wear it every week?
Yeah, yeah, it's a nice jersey. It's not the best throwback in the league.
Oh, what is the bet? The Pittsburgh Steelers throwback?
It was the Bumblebee or something. Ugly.
Purple and yellow or something? I don't know what the hell they're doing.
The Seahawks throwback is, biased or non-biased, the Seahawks throwback is one of the best.
Oh, with Kurt Warner with his turf toe, and you had Dave Krieg.
Yeah, the silver helmet, the old badge.
Hey, I love the '80s Seahawks. They had the old gray helmet.
Yeah, smart
blue Brian Bosworth jersey, and we don't talk about Boz, right? Anyway, hey. I appreciate you, man. I'm feeling a lot better. I'm feeling like I can smile now.
Well,
thank you, Johnny. Wait.
Johnny put a question in. I'm guessing that was for both of us. Who do we, at this moment in time, who do we think's making the Super Bowl?
What? Of all 32, or are we doing a particular team, Lions?
Yeah, just who do you think your AFC and NFC team's going to be at this moment in time?
Well, I thought this would be a Week 8 special, but I'll take the Lions. No. Yeah. I think the NFC North is a very interesting division. The Niners are hurt. If I'm saying the best teams, it's the Ravens and 49ers. But if I'm predicting Super Bowl teams right now, I don't know if the Ravens and 49ers are the best teams as of today because of the injuries. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah, I think what Johnny's trying to say is, from performances on the field, who do you think is going to make it?
Well, I'm going to go 49ers, and I'm going to go Chiefs. I mean, 49ers are still winning despite injuries. The Chiefs are winning despite injuries. The Chiefs beat the Ravens, and Isaiah Likely said, if this is the best you can do, then you're going to have a problem with us in January. Well, I don't know. They beat you, dude. I mean, who do you got?
I massively disagree to the Niners. Niners have got a massive issue.
You're a Seahawks fan, of course.
No. This is no bias. This is so they lost to the Rams when they should have beat them. They threw the game away. They lost to the Cardinals when they were 10 up. They should have beat them. The Seahawks had so many chances to level that game up, and we shot ourselves in the foot. The Niners were up 20 points at halftime. How the fuck would we have something like 2 or 3 chances to basically take the lead 24-23 in that game? The Niners have got a real big issue that's being covered up because, like you said, they've got the players. They can squeak these wins, but if they don't sort their shit out, when it comes to the months that matter, the Niners are going to get exposed and fall flat on their face. For me, at the moment, I really worry that Aiden Hutchinson snapped leg, him not being there on that defensive line for the Lions. I know they've got other pieces, but he's been wrecking shop all season. Like, that concerns me a little bit.
So are the Commanders your choice? Let's get it down.
Jaden Daniels.
Talking a lot, but saying nothing. Put out your team.
I'm talking through my process. Chill out,
Yeah.
you. So, Joe, I'm going to chuck a curveball out there because of what they did this weekend. But I like that Packers team. Do you know what I like just from this weekend, because it's fresh in my mind? The Packers-Texans will be a great Super Bowl.
Oh, that would be fun. That would be fun to watch.
Because they are literally almost like mirror images of each other. And that could turn into an absolute slog or a shootout. It could turn into an absolute war in a Super Bowl.
No Packers. I'd rather have the Lions versus Texans.
I'd say the Packers Texans, but then I'd want the Texans to win because I really like CJ Stroud.
Yeah.
But then he's got the curse of Stephon.
Are the Seahawks in the playoffs? Yes or no? One word answer. No, nothing else. One word answer. Yes or no? Are the Seahawks making the playoffs?
No.
Okay, Johnny. I appreciate my time on the couch. I am done. Let's go to the rookie watch. If we can move the bubbles, Johnny, I don't know because it's my bubble's right in the middle of the stats.
Yeah, we need to get moved to the top.
If we can move the bubbles. So, we can talk about Caleb Williams at the top. So we've already discussed him a bit, but is Caleb and Jaden, are they top 10, top 5 QB fantasy quarterbacks?
Jaden Daniels has proven from start till this point now, he 100% is. Caleb Williams, me personally, like we spoke about that gauntlet he's got to come up. I don't know whether he's just played some really soft defenses, some really shite football teams,
right?
That it's almost bolstered, covered his mistakes essentially. Or is this the Caleb we're seeing from college? And them 3 wins, including the bye, he's going to then, like you said, push on.
Been dominant, to be honest. His last 4 weeks, Caleb Williams is looking like a all-pro. Jaden Daniels, same conference, certainly. I can see Jaden Daniels winning Rookie of the Year and MVP, and Caleb Williams being second in both of those.
Caleb Williams, not a chance of MVP. If Jaden Daniels carries on doing what he's doing as a rookie, like the best thing we've ever seen in the NFL, like in the history of the whole NFL, the projection.
Brock Purdy.
No.
Oh, sorry.
No.
Did you say Brock Purdy?
But the thing is with Brock Purdy, it's weird because how the league works is that he has this Mr. Irrelevant tag and it plays against him. So Brock Purdy's been playing out of his mind. This is the year where I think everyone will stop saying, oh, he's a system quarterback because he has no system anymore. Like, oh, it's bloody CMC makes him look better. Well, he's not going to have CMC all this year. So Brock Purdy will 100% be up there. Lamar Jackson's 100% going to be up there. But where I think Jaden Daniels will end up getting on top of them, if he carries on doing what he's doing, breaking every single NFL record as a quarterback, like not even just as a rookie, just like some quarterbacking stats, there's no way he can't be MVP. And if Caleb Williams carries on, he'll be Offensive Rookie of the Year. But we'll find out in 2 weeks because they're playing each other.
Brock Purdy is the new Tom Brady. And you being in his division is going to suck.
Yeah, I won't go so much as saying he's the new Tom Brady.
But Brock Purdy's good, dude.
Oh no, he's good. Don't get me wrong. I've never said he's not. But I'm not jumping on this stupid wagon of he's the next Tom Brady. Not a chance.
Yeah, I get you. Tom Brady's the best ever. He's a GOAT, in which I hate Tom Brady. I hate the Pats. I hate everything about Belichick. But I got to give props. And Brock Purdy, without Debo, without Ayuk, without Christian, without Jordan Mason, he still puts up the points. He
Yeah, but
still
he's
does.
not been without them players.
Oh,
He's
he
had
has.
them. No, he's had them. He missed Debo for like a game or two, but he had Ayuk. Like, the telling thing with Brock Purdy will be when the credit cards of the Niners, with everything they've done over these last couple of years, has to be paid and players have to be cut. That will be a true telling point. And then that's where you go, all right, he's the new Tom Brady because he'll make players look good. But that's a different conversation. We're on rookie.
Going in a different conversation.
Yeah.
Going from Brock to Bucky, which I love the name Bucky. I wish I had more Buckies on my team. Is Bucky Irvin a guy to rely on?
Well, what we saw last night, Bucky Irvin had a really nice game against a team that's got a good run defense. Without Rashad White being there, if I was Rashad White, I'd be getting a little bit sweaty because I messaged Johnny to put up, is it Sean Tucker, the rookie from Syracuse, who got something
Martin, sorry, I hate to interrupt you, but Martin said that a Bucky is Scotland's favorite drink.
Fair enough. Do you know what's quite interesting back on this conversation is no one would have had him. Well, I'm very surprised if anyone did have him. He's in my league. He's free. But Sean Tucker, he's in his second year, sorry. Sean Tucker, 40 points, ran 136 yards for one touchdown. Like, if I was Rashad White...
Sean Tucker or Bucky Irvin?
I take Bucky Irvin all day long because he is the RB2. But if I was a manager of Rashad White, I'd be sweating because I'd be max fabbing on fucking Sean Tucker because after what them two did to the Saints without Rashad White, I'd be a bit sweaty if I had Rashad White because them two together as a duo did more production than Rashad White's done all season. So they looked more dynamic. They looked more alert, alive, sharp. Like, that's probably the story of...
So, hey, let's move on to Drake May. I'm looking at Johnny's stats here. 20 of 33. I think that's respectable. 243 yards on 33 attempts. The average to yards per pass seems to be okay. 3 TDs. 2 INTs. If I am a Patriots fan, I'm excited about Drake May's performance.
Yeah. The thing, in a way, it's a weird way because for his very first start as a rookie, he did everything. He threw interceptions, he fumbled the ball, he threw 3 touchdowns, he chunked. Like, he was getting big chunk darts. Like, he threw a missile out of the fucking stadium at one point with one of his first throws. Like, he literally did everything in one game. Do you know, like, where we've not seen that ugly Jaden Daniels game, have we yet? And how he will respond from that game. Like, Caleb Williams struggled, and now you've had 3 games of consistent, really good performances. Drake May literally did everything in one game. Like, if he gets it all out in one game and then looks at the tape, kind of relaxes. If I was a Patriots fan, I'd you know what it is this season.
Hey, let's talk about Garondo real quick.
I don't even know why he's on there, Johnny.
Hey, I want to talk about Isaac Garondo. Is that a Spanish name? By the way,
Mexican?
If you don't mind, you're a British citizen. I understand that. What is your culture?
What do you mean? British.
Okay. I mean, there's no ethnic background.
White British?
white.
Right. That's what it comes down as, white British. And then if, like, I think you've got like different elements like Pakistani British. I think there's like black British, but like unlike America, we don't really, go into the individual. Yeah.
Yeah. So as an American,
Keep it clean.
Isaac is a Bible name. Certainly, which is a white Christian Protestant name. And we go into Garando, which is our Mexicans, our Mexican brothers beyond the border. And he is dominating.
The thing is with his stat line.
Dominant. Is he Christian? Can he be Christian? He has the speed, the fastest speed.
Right, with him. The issue with him, so Johnny's put him up here because he's saying if Mason's out or if Mason's got this AC joint thing and it's going to hold him back, is Garando worth picking up? All I'd say is a bit of context to his 99 yards. 76 of them was at the very end of the game.
That was a big run. You can't say his run was at the very end. That run he did solidified the game.
Are you pissed? They were already won.
No. If they would have stopped him, they had a chance.
Not a chance.
That big run at the end, you know what? I'm disappointed. He should have taken that in for the touchdown because the score was what, 29-17.
Oh no! To be fair, yeah, you all right. Yeah, you all right. You all right there. I had a bit of a delayed thingy. No, it was only 29-24. So yeah, you all right. So I'm pissed. So it was all my thing was it was at. The context is, though, it still was at the end of the game when the defense was more tired. So you take the 76 off the 99, and that's like spread through the game. So it's one of them. But if Mason's out or Mason's banged up, he's definitely worth playing because Shanahan will create them chances.
I'm talking about his speed. He looked much better and dynamic than Jordan Mason. And by the way, I want to explain why I asked about your culture is this. We don't have a lot of Mexican Americans in the NFL as far as the Garando name. And I like it when people that is not Jack Smith, Jaden Daniels, Caleb Williams, the Protestant names that is given out. We get cultures from every countries and every culture contributing to the NFL. I love it. Now, I don't know if I made sense. I hope I did. I hope I didn't embarrass myself. But anyway, go ahead.
I was just looking at his stats from games prior. So he's an interesting one. He's not really been used yet, so it'll be.
Oh well, actually, Garando. I don't even know if I say the name correctly.
I wouldn't even start trying to.
Garando.
It sounds right. If you're a Mason manager, I'd 100% pick him up straight away. I reckon a lot of Mason managers would have picked him up anyway, just because of the way the Niners are gone. He's definitely not playing the next game against the Chiefs because they're just absolutely dominant against the run. But then he has the Dallas Cowboys, the Bucks, the Seahawks again. They're saying that that's like a similarly hard matchup, but all our good run defensive players are fucked. So if we don't have him back by that point, that's a really good matchup. Packers, Bills. He's worth a pickup. Like that AC joint isn't going to go away anytime soon for Mason. So he's definitely worth a look at, yeah, for 100%.
Hey, dude. I
Don't worry about it, Paul.
I thought I was doing something good, and then I just fucked it up. Anyway.
No. Don't worry about it. I knew where you were coming with it. I knew what you meant. It's different for people in like the UK, for example, because America is fucking what? The UK's, I think, fits inside the state of Texas. Texas, as a state, is bigger than the UK in itself. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cultures and stuff like that in America are completely different to.
Yeah, we deal with a lot of culture, and
It's all good, man. It's all good. You weren't talking absolute dog. Like, you weren't talking bollocks. Like, I knew where you were coming with it. I did. But
and I didn't mean to call you out. I mean, you're a British.
Don't worry about it.
Like, are you white and this and it's fucked up. I apologize.
That's as simple as what it is over here. Like, if it asks ethnicity, it's like we don't really ask it over here. Like, it's like just like British, UK, like.
Well, that's what I love. You're just British. It doesn't fucking matter.
Right. Should we move on to the next one?
Yeah, can we? Yeah, Johnny. Johnny, I sent you a message. Can you delete these conversations?
Right. Let's just carry on.
Yeah, let's carry on.
Right.
All right. Today, Mr. Dr. Pez, we have the Denver Broncos versus the New Orleans Saints. I am going to tell you, as a lover of jazz music in New Orleans, I got to love the New Orleans Saints. But I am going with Bo Nix on the road to upset the New Orleans Saints. Who are you going with?
It's an interesting one, this. Rattler versus Bo Nix.
Is Spencer Rattler going to be starting on Thursday?
Yeah, he is. He's starting for the next 3 to 4 weeks. He started so well and then absolutely capitulated as the game went on. He just lost his head. I'm going to go with the Broncos because I think Nix is more comfortable in that system.
Wow, Johnny, don't tell me you're going Broncos as well.
I just think the Broncos defense are going to be too much for Rattler to deal with.
Yeah, that's why I went to Broncos as well, because of the defense, not really because of the offense. But it will be a close game. But I think Martin's gone for the Saints, so somebody's gone for the Saints.
Yeah, we have Martin. Martin has his 3 picks. He said that
he went for the Saints for the Thursday night game.
Right.
I've got them on the spreadsheet. So.
All right. So wait, I am thinking here. Just to verify, Pez, you're going Broncos.
Yes.
Johnny, you're going Broncos.
Yes.
I'm going Saints. I've seen Pez's record.
What is my record?
Pez is actually the one that's got the most.
In the Pez and Pork Show group, we're the only ones that don't fucking pick the Thursday night football game.
Well, with her picks on the show, Pez has 5 correct, you have 4 correct, and I have 3 correct. So Pez has actually picked the most right. He picked the first 5, then he went to Seahawks.
So what you're saying is...
so if I went to Niners, that would have been 6 right.
Yeah.
So what you're saying
100%.
Friday, I will be tied with Pez.
Well, yeah, or 2 behind.
Or you'll be 2 behind. And I'll be tied with you.
Yeah. I'm going with the Saints. Let's do it.
I'll change it to the change.
I love this. I love this segment of the show. And tell me, Johnny, who won last week, and what are the cumulative scores?
So that's who's missing this week. So there's 2 Monday night games and 2 buys. Pez won the week, 128.68. I came second, 114.6, and you came third, with 111.
Hey, I haven't had a player play yet. One of my players is in Monday night.
No, it's not. All your players have played. You played last night because you put Tracy in instead of Neighbours.
Okay.
There's no Monday night games. They've been taken out of the thing.
Yeah.
Overall stand-ins, I've taken the lead.
What did Tracy do for me? How many points did Tracy score?
Tracy got 30.55 points. But unfortunately, Brian Thomas got you 6.9 and Gomez got 7.5.
You, Tracy.
Yeah. So there you go. That's the overall standings. I'm back into first with 600.
Oh yeah, Johnny loves to say
601.
Standings. I'm number.
Page is up to 572.
Oh shit! I'm like less than a point away from you.
And I'm just
dead catching up a wee bit. So
yeah,
the draft.
We quit caring about you, Pez, long ago.
Yeah.
So the draft order for this week is. Did you see?
You are first.
No, you'll be first because you came last. I will be second. Pez will be third. And just to make it easy for you, Pork, I've got these made up. So when it's your turn, sorry, Pez, it's in your face. And it's my turn.
Can you move? Can you move? Pez's bubble.
Oh.
Because when
I'll
you
move
do
Pez.
There
we go.
Thank you.
After the last couple of weeks, I thought I'd do it that way so we know whose turn it is to go.
Right, let's get going.
Johnny, I love you. I hope you love me as much as I love you. But that's hard to do. Let's
see if I can get the full.
All right, let's spin the wheel.
There we go. So they should come out this time, so shouldn't they go back and forward, back and forward?
Is this the wheel spinning?
Not yet. I've not pressed start yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'll move myself out the way too.
2 Monday night football games again this week. No.
I know.
Yeah, actually, ABC just announced that they will do 6 this year. 6 more, as in 6 more.
Yeah.
So
spin the wheel.
It will be pork pick.
I love it. I love the green. Green is my favorite color.
Ha!
All three. Everyone is thinking. Wait a minute. We got mayonnaise. We got mustard.
Tony Pollard.
Ketchup. All right. You know who I'm going with? Tony Pollard.
Good shot.
Pez, who would you choose on this team?
Pollard.
Tony Pollard. You can still pick his team. Who would you go for the Tennessee Titans in? Just out of curiosity.
So I'm curious, Pez. On the Titans, who would you choose?
Tony Pollard.
And Johnny, who would you choose?
Probably Tony Pollard, to be honest.
All right. So who's Johnny? You got
the
Jets.
Steelers.
Who?
Steelers.
Oh, for fuck.
Steelers. That says Jets.
No, they're playing the Steelers.
Well, you know
Garrett
you
Wilson.
got to go Garrett Wilson.
25 targets, Garrett Wilson.
I'll go Alan
That's
Lazard.
the new head coach and offensive play caller, by the way.
No, I'm going to go Alan Lazard.
My wife made me lasagna.
Alan Lazard.
Yeah. I'll go for Aaron's favourite man. You'll get a
Crazy
touchdown.
man. Yo.
Pez. Really? Are you fucking kidding me? We get the fucking.
They're playing the Panthers as well. They're playing the
and you
Panthers.
get fucking Jaden Daniels.
Oh,
You get Terry. You get fucking. I mean, I don't know. A fucking.
Well, in fairness, I've already put Jaden Daniels for you, but you can who you want.
Fantasy players.
yeah. I don't know whether it's Jaden Daniels or Terry McLaurin.
You're going Scary Terry.
Oh,
No, you got to go Jaden Daniels against that one.
Yeah, I
He's been running all
I
over.
on,
am
then, Jaden.
go Scary
Go on.
Terry.
I get my
Go
QB out of the way.
Scary
Go on,
Who?
Jaden.
Okay.
And it's still you to go, Pez.
Fuck you. You should have gone Scary Terry. Your pick.
Oh, look how close we are. Fuckers.
Your pick.
Oh, I actually dog shit. This team is awful. Who are they playing? The Jets. Oh,
Jets, so that'll be a
defense, man.
Go Pat Fryermuth, tight end.
That's what I'm thinking. Let me just have a quick gander at this fucking shit. No.
You
But
could
Najee
go
Harris at
with.
good points, but that was a big run.
Najee.
Oh, I really didn't think you would go. With
No,
really?
I wouldn't touch it.
Better running
You got-
backs than Harris.
Got to get your tight end at the way and go Muth like.
I think I'm going to risk it with something
Gotta
else.
go Pat Fryermuth.
Oh, who are you going for then?
Oh, I'll go Najee.
Oh, okay, that's a good choice. I would also go with Najee.
I'm
That's
after
your running back out the way.
I'm after the Raiders.
I
now.
would not choose Pat Fryermuth. I think Najee is certainly the highest. Hero.
Keep it going, keep it going, keep it going.
Oh!
Bingo, bingo! Let's go!
Hey, are you going to go Saunders?
Bingo, bingo! Let's go!
I'll go Chuba Hubbard.
Chuba. Is it Chuba or Chuba?
Chuba. Or Chuba.
If anyone gets the Browns, are they going to risk Nick Chubb?
Fuck no.
I don't know. He's making it back.
Actually, why would anybody in fantasy even have Nick Chubb on their team, to be honest?
I know, mate. I think the same.
Well, there you go. Brock Myers. Or Bowers, tight end.
Dude.
Done. I got next pick. Let's do it.
I'll take the Lions then. The
AJ
Eagles.
Brown.
Oh, that for
AJ Brown.
AJ Brown.
And I hate the Eagles.
Oh, against the Giants as well. He's going to put like 30 up.
Hey,
Stinking Giants.
I'll trade you my Eagles for your next 2 picks.
My next 2 picks. You cheeky fucker. Oh, Drake
Fuck
May.
the hell.
Drake May. Keishon Booty.
I hate this fucking game.
Hey, Hunter Henry, tight end. Arkansas.
Yeah, but he had a good game last week. He's not going to have a good game for 3 more weeks.
You got to go Hunter Henry here. You got to get your tight end.
Do you know what I
Or
did this week? Whilst you think,
Drake May or Hunter Henry.
do you know what I did this week? Because in preseason, Drake May had a really good connection with Keishon Booty. So I saw anytime touchdown for Keishon Booty was a 14-1. I was like, I'm putting a tenner on that because I reckon he'll score. He scored. I got dead excited and realized I never put the bet on. I never put the fucking bet on. Oh.
I love to put a tenner on some booty.
Well, I went for Hunter Henry because, well, he's a tight end.
Right. Wait. What did you just say?
Seahawks.
Oh, no! He's been waiting weeks for
Wait, let me
Seahawks.
guess. Wait. Can I say it?
Yeah.
AW3.
You don't know.
Go on.
AW3. Yes or no?
100%.
He's going to have to clean his screen after that one, though.
Oh, I love this. I love it.
I think he's fixed the fucking wheel. Hasn't he?
Pez.
Kieran Williams.
You gotta go Quentin.
Who are they playing?
Lad.
Kyron
You gotta go
Williams.
Lad McConkey.
I can go
Right.
Kyron Corner.
Yeah, you've got one more flex spot.
So I've got Najee, Ken,
And Williams.
Kyron.
So you need a tight end and a wide receiver.
Who's my quarterback?
None.
Caden Daniels.
Oh, gee.
Yeah.
You built yourself. If you don't win this week, you're never going to fucking live it down.
How the hell did we get Pez a super team?
I know.
I just
it's
need
like-
Tyreek Hill now, don't I? Speed everywhere. Just speed.
All right, Johnny. You got the Bills.
I'll
Josh
go,
Allen.
Josh Allen. I'll get my quarterback then.
Of course.
Force
you gotta
myself to
get
pick Josh
the-
Allen.
Yeah, you gotta
Against the
get
Titans.
At least I've got one fucking player. So it's your go now, Port.
If this week goes
That wheel's
the way
getting a lot
it
smaller.
could do, I could just jump to the top. Alvin.
Well, you've got Alvin Kamara.
Having a meltdown.
Probably watched in Dallas last night.
It's got to be Alvin Kamara. Or
Who else have they
Shaheed.
got?
Or what about
Reed
Doug
Rashid.
Means?
I've got him in my taxi draft somewhere. I've drafted him as the last pick in the fourth round. You've got who else is there? You've got Troutman, Spencer Rattler.
Come on. Has he muted himself? I think he's muted him.
That's what you get for laughing at me getting the bloody Jets,
Paul,
Panthers, and
you're
fucking
muted.
Patriots in the first 3 rounds. Did you go to unmute himself and tell us who he wants, or did you put it in the chat?
But he can't hear you. Fuck's sake.
I can't hear you. What have you done?
I don't know, but I was meant to be setting off at 11 o'clock to my mate's house. Fucking hell. Type it in, we can't hear you. You broke your laptop.
You've got to mute your mic. You muted your mic. I don't know how you did it. Maybe when you were.
I don't know what the fuck you guys are talking about. You know
Right.
what I believe? You have given me Kendra Miller fucking, you want me to take Kendra Miller, don't you?
Yeah,
Oh, we'd
do
love
it.
you to take Andy Miller, but I guess
Do
you're going
it.
to go Alvin Kamara.
But I'm taking Alvin Kamara. I got the next
Alvin
pick.
Kamara.
Yeah,
do.
you
me.
do.
Give me a better team. Oh, I'm thinking Sam Darnold.
Okay.
No, I'm thinking Justin Jefferson.
Yeah, I was about to say.
I was going to say, crazy pick.
Save your QB for your last pick.
I have one more pick, and my last pick.
You might
is
get
my
Stroud.
quarterback.
Well, last
There's
week
some
I
good
had
QBs
Justin
there.
Fields. You got me 20 points.
Take Cousins. Oh,
Right.
JT. I think he's going
he
to
might
play
not be
next.
back. Against
Yeah,
the
but
Dolphins.
remember. Actually, who have I got? What do you need?
Have you got your QB?
Yeah, but I've got Josh Allen. That's the only
Oh,
decent player I have. I've got a tight end.
Josh
got a
Downs.
running back, got a wide receiver. I was thinking
Josh
Josh Downs.
Downs? Okay. Actually, I think Josh Downs is wide receiver 1 for Indianapolis.
Yeah, I'm going Josh Downs.
Not Pittman.
No. So who do you think is going to get next? Which good? Well, yeah. I hope you get the fucking
All right.
Browns.
Pez. You got the team. Oh, really? Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, you need.
I don't know.
You need
Are
a tight
you
end and a wide
worthy?
receiver.
Travis
Are you
Kelce.
worthy?
Travis Kelce.
Just pick it. Mahomes.
I just need a
So
receiver now.
if you don't end up with the highest score of the week,
This is like a
In the
super
history. Oh, fuck.
Fuck.
Well, you got to pick a wide receiver.
I know. But who do I pick? Darnell Mooney or fucking Drake London?
I would probably go Darnell Mooney, to be honest. I can't Drake London had a good game, but Darnell Mooney keeps you do better. Who they played?
Seahawks.
They also should have a good game then.
Do you know what I could have done? I could have picked. Oh fuck! I need to swap. I need to switch teams. I should have done the wide receiver for the Chiefs and then done Kyle Pitts for the banter.
Oh
Yeah, but
yeah,
that's a-
you're so fucking worried about the you fucking cat.
I'll take Drake London anyway. Let's speed this up.
Yeah, because we've still got to do the other ones later on. My daughter's waiting to go to her pals. I'm taking them up after this. So my last pick, see what fucking donkey I got. I'll probably end up with the fucking Giants.
Wait, I have the last pick.
Yeah, but it's my last pick coming now.
Oh, your last pick. Oh,
Ooh.
you know, if you give me the fucking Miami Dolphins, I'm gonna fucking throw this fucking computer in the trash.
Who are they playing? He's away. I can't fucking ask him.
I don't know. I don't think it matters.
Oh, the Lions are playing. Who are they playing? They've got a decent matchup, I think. The Vikings.
I'm taking a smoke. You guys are fucking worrying me.
I'm going to take Jameer Gibbs because I've got him everywhere. And Port gets the last one.
All right, let's do it.
So you don't want the Dolphins or the Giants or the Broncos or the Jaguars.
You want Joe Burrow.
Well, you can't. You can go neighbor. You can go neighbours if you want. If he doesn't play, you can change it like last week. You've got a better team than I do. So shut up.
I'm taking Daniel Jones.
Oh yeah, you need a quarterback.
And he is going to rock it. And hey, I stand by my prediction. The New York Giants are going to make the playoffs.
Well, that was fun.
Have you seen the NFC least? We got the Cowboys. The fucking Eagles are sucking. It's ready for the Giants to just win with their last place.
Precisely, man. And Johnny,
We love to see it, love to see
if
it.
I don't come last, I'll be happy.
Hey, the Giants are going to make the playoffs.
Right.
You win, Johnny. You're going to be happy.
I'm
Giants are going to win this.
Meant to be
Giants
helping my
are
mate.
winning.
Meant to be helping my mate.
Daniel
move
Jones.
out, so.
Daniel Jones is playing lights out right now.
Right.
Be very fucking happy.
Lock of the week.
Lock of the week. Lock of the
I'll
week.
go first. I've got the Commandos.
Right now, all three of us are looking at our phones, going into Pez and Pork.
Spreadsheet. Spread.
Yeah. I'm into basketball league. By the way, Pez,
Yeah.
I appreciate you being in the basketball leagues, but you got to make some trades, dude. I mean, I offered you good shit, and you're just like, nah.
I told you, I don't know. I'm just leaving it as it is. Lock of the week. Oh, I'm going to take the Bills.
I've got the Commandos.
Okay.
Martin's got the Commandos.
All right, I'm
Current
still
standings. I've got 5 correct. Pez and Pork have got 4 each correct. So there's only one game in it. Martin's actually got 3 in a row. So he's got 3.
Right. Have you picked Pork?
No.
no, I am still searching for the. Hang on.
I put mine to the top. It's easier to find.
I've got my
Yeah,
underdog. I like it.
Oh, there's a lot of good underdog choices this week with the way the points are, the spreads are, and the sleeper one.
I don't know why. Wait. My Pez Pork is not here. Hang on. You know, my phone is very slow. I've had this phone for 5 years. So, see, I don't have the Pez Pork Show here anymore.
Can you get any sort of betting line up?
Ah, I got it. Okay, hang on. Here we go. I found it. I am going with lock of the week. Green Bay Packers.
My Super Bowl teams going up against each other this week.
Right, the underdog. My underdog of the week is the Lions, and Martin's gone for the Dolphins. Yeah, they're away to the Vikings. Vikings are 1.5 point favourites.
Jesus,
That was a good game. 4-1 against 5-0.
So. I can't choose the Green Bay Packers.
I'm going the Seahawks.
Wait, I can't choose the Green Bay Packers.
Why?
They're not playing next week, are they?
Oh, they are.
Yeah, they're playing the Texans.
Oh, then yeah, I'll take it. Green Bay Packers. Lock of the week. You know, I like doing shit like that. Good games. So, underdog of the week, I'm taking the Chiefs over the Niners.
Yeah, that's good.
That is good.
There's a few good underdogs this week, actually, for the start line.
1.5 point underdogs. I'm taking the Chiefs.
Grand. Have we got time to do bowl prediction?
Yeah, I have time. Do you have time?
Yeah, I can quickly get it out there.
Bowl prediction of the week.
I love that one.
Bold predictions of the week. I love it. So my bold prediction of the week is this. Devontae Smith will have less than 12 points next week. Are the Eagles playing?
Yeah. They're playing the Giants.
There you go, Johnny. The Giants are going to hold Devontae Smith under 12 points.
Cool. What are you thinking, Pez?
My bold prediction is the Chiefs are going to beat the Niners by 2 scores, and it's going to be Travis Kelce's first 100 yard game.
Is this Seahawk bias? I think so.
No. I'm just thinking Travis Kelce, he's slowly winding up. He's going to have his first 100-yard plus game with a touchdown, and the Chiefs are going to dominate him.
Okay. Johnny, what is your bold prediction?
My bold prediction will come in 2 parts. There'll be over 70 points in the Lions and Vikings game and over 800 yards of offense.
Wait, again?
In total?
Yeah, over 800 yards in total offense and over 70 points.
For what team?
The Lions against the Vikings. So both teams have to, it's a joint team. Total offense and total points. Over 800 yards and 70 points.
So you're expecting some fireworks.
Yes.
All right. I like it. I love it.
You've got to try something a bit different.
Defense, you're going offense, and Pez is going bias, and that's okay. You know, hey, we love you, Dr. Pez. You are what makes us comfortable on the couch.
If the Cowboys weren't on a bye, saying that bold prediction, Cowboys are going to win this week.
Hey, my bold prediction is this: the Cowboys at week 10 will be 4-6.
All right, fair enough. Right.
That's a good one, yeah.
And actually, I really don't know where they're getting that fourth win. I really think they'll be 3-7, and I think they'll get a top 5 pick next year.
We'll have to see.
The Cowboys suck.
I need to.
We have no running game. Dexter Lawrence is hurt. Our secondary is hurt. We got Rico Dowdle as our number 1 running back. I mean, Jalen Tolbert, which I like Jalen. He's a good guy, from what I hear in the locker room. They love him. But he ain't a number 2 wide receiver talent. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I really have to shoot. I really have to get going.
Yeah. So, hey, Johnny, I would like to remind everyone to hit the like and subscribe button because you want to hear more of this, I am certain. And Johnny, thank you for helping me and Pez in your booth. And for Dr. Pez, always, we love your advice. And for me, Pork Belly, I am out. Later.
See you.
See you next week.